da 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 da. Boom! Vape mail like a motherfucker. Get myself in here. Too much bubble wrap personally. It's there. Get this motherfucker out. And we got it out of the box. I'm not going to set it up, I'll set up in a sec, but let's just see. I mean, number one, pretty sweet box, really. And as I have said to Mervin before, it is pretty much a carbon copy of the Dulux sex toy that my girlfriend got not that long ago. I'm excited. Come on now. Come on now. Oh my god, it's so cool. What the fuck do we have here? Okay, so this is my 2mm thick certificate of authenticity. Which is quite exciting, isn't it? Look at that all shiny. Fuck, I'm not used to it. Ooh, probably shouldn't put it down, but that's pretty cool. Nice little product safety guide. And then holy shit. This is what I've been waiting for. All those close-up button photos are paying off now. Oh, it's so nice. The RDA as well, which is actually quite sleek looking. There's no kind of like markings to it. Got some teeny tiny holes here, look, teeny tiny holes. That might cause me some trouble, but I'm still looking forward to it. It's pretty much all we've got in the way of ventilation. The actual tube itself, let's see if I can jimmy you out of there. First things first, guys, I don't know about you, that is some fine etching on there. That is a beautiful image, beautifully well done on the tube. Admittedly, I'm pretty sure the finished pieces won't say sample, but still you get my drift, yeah? Oh my god, it's nice. It's nice. Oh, in a box. A wee box. What could be in here? Ah, springs. Got a couple of springs actually in there. We have some O-rings, some screws, teeny tiny Allen key. That's nice that it didn't just come in a little baggie at the bottom. I don't know about you gents, but that's quite an official piece of equipment, or at least it looks to be. You know, don't get me wrong, I like the look of a Purge flight case, but this as a whole is pretty exciting. So far nothing, even down to the foam that it's packaged in, nothing feels cheap, nothing looks cheap. I mean, what point do you get a 2mm thick sterling fucking certificate of authenticity? I hereby confirm that the bearer of this card has received the official Iona product. That's pretty sweet. I like that. Apparently it's been verified by Mervin Kho. Don't know if that means good things or bad things, to be honest, because you know what Mervin's like, but as a mod goes, I'd be really pleased pulling that out and unboxing it that way. Ta-ting, that's probably somebody telling me how exciting it is. So, sweet. I am going to put it all down and start contemplating what kind of a build. I'm going to presume something really hot, like a 0.07 or something like that. Not disappointed, simple as, just not disappointed. It's a happy looking thing. Let's hope the bastard puffs as well as it looks. Let's find out. So, deck is built. Gotta be honest with you, that was a bit of a fucking squeeze to get both coils side by side. You can't really see, but I've had to kind of stagger them almost one above each other, which might fuck with the airflow, but at some point I'll give it to somebody who does know how to build and we'll get a decent deck in there, but I'm impatient. So moving on to the other bits, obviously got the top cap to the RDA, nice and shiny, obviously too shiny for me because I will just end up getting it fucked up, but it looks pretty slick on there, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously whilst burning off my new coils I did it on a regulated mod at about 50 to 60 watts because I ain't fucking stupid. So the cap's on. Let's get this fucking bad boy tube out. Ooh, it's actually quite weighty. It, from my point of view, it probably weight wise much the same as the Rogue on its own without the cap on it, but it's a much bigger battery, so we'll see. It feels pretty sturdy, obviously, it's just a tube. The etching is really nice on it. It's really, probably can't see it. I'll maybe put a beautiful picture of it somewhere up now. Obviously it catches the shine, but I've got fingerprints all over it already. Oh god. I mean, it's fucking well etched. And then the button. Now if I remember correctly, this is a full connect button, so it's always good to fucking go. Makes a horrible sound, feels smooth as fuck. I believe that's a good thing. And I like the work on the bottom. Can't really see here, but
kind of goes through different like levels of square cubing. Kind of cool, nice little detail. I'm happy with it. Gonna whack a fucking batteries in the tube. Fits nicely. Now I'm excited for the button part because that's on. It's nice. Still not really at any point am I feeling like I've got a cheap product in my hand, which is good considering it's going to cost you 200 quid. £190 if you use EAP 10. Bullshit. So check this crap out. Find a song. Battery in, and that, my friend, is the finished product. Cap's a bit, when it pops on nice, but I think, I might run the risk of that popping off, and I mean my goon is quite loose, but that feels, in your hand it feels really nice. It's a good weight, it's a solid weight. The button feels pretty awesome. Puff puff puff, let's give it a shot. That's a lot of flow. That's a lot of airflow. I love airflow. That's a lot of airflow. It's sleek as fuck. I don't need to say that again. I've been saying it ever since I saw the first proper concept. It's just a smooth piece of equipment. It really is. You know. I'm still not sure about that, Merv. On project Iona, or is it just called the Iona? I don't know. Sleek as fuck still. Took a bit of time out my day, went and saw my core man, who straightened the fuckers up, put them in straight, got them in the right position, getting a much better flavour now, getting a much better hit, changed the O-rings on the top cap, that motherfucker stays on now. Took it all to pieces, gave it all a damn good clean, because you know what machine marks are like. And I'm really happy with the results. Still a fingerprint magnet, obviously. But, God, it feels nice in my hand. So, 48 hours after putting together the Project Iona and using it, as an everyday hand check, it's got some great points and it's got a few negative points. I'm not going to sit here and say it's the most amazing thing in the world, but for a first attempt, a first run straight off from Mervin, I think it's a really good put up. It looks wise, it's absolutely amazing. It looks tip top for me. I really love the design, and I think it's really well etched in. I think the button at the bottom's great. I think the detail between the tube and the button is fantastic as well. The RDA itself, I personally think needs a bit more room. The posts are quite clunky in there. Not in a machined way, they're in there really well. It's not like it's poorly machined in any format, but it's quite, those big posts in there, especially for my fat man fingers, took me a little while to work around. I have stripped it completely down. I have given it a good cleaning and a good kind of going over for any kind of shitty machining, which I didn't really find. There was a couple of small catchy pieces of metal in the spring, but it wasn't serious. I have replaced the spring, I have replaced the O-rings to make the cap tighter, so I've kind of improved it myself there, but that was all in the box and that was all told to me when I approached them about the issue. I personally wouldn't go out and buy one for 200 quid on the basis that I never really buy anything for 200 quid. I'm one of those second-hand dwellers. If I like it, I'll go out and find it second-hand at the lowest price once somebody has decided it's not for them. Would I buy this second-hand? Yeah, quite happily for a reasonable price, because I think it looks cool. I like 18650, they like 18650. RDA, like I said, is great. Amazing airflow, lots of airflow. If you don't like airflow, it's not an RDA for you. Yeah, there's a lot of airflow in here. Which is okay really, because you don't suffer flavour loss, and that of course is dependent on where you put the coils. If I'm honest, I'd like a bit of airflow variation just to mix it up from time to time. Yes, I think it's definitely over a 5/10. Yes, I think it's definitely over a 6/10. Yeah, I'd definitely put it over 7/10, somewhere between 7/10, 8/10. For me personally. Bear in mind, a lot of it is preference, yeah? What you've got to remember is that it isn't a well-established mod maker. It is the first trial run. I personally think it's a banger. I'm greatly pleased to put it into my collection. I'll give it my thumbs up. Project Iona, well done. Good job, boys. That's about it. Peace. Let me know what you think. Bye.